the last but not least, I think this should be the cream, the cherry on the ice cream. This is the most beautiful story that I've ever heard in a while. I actually think it's time to treat myself. I mean, get a bottle of wine, celebrate for no apparent reason. Not for no apparent reason, but celebrate someone I don't know. And this is actually my hero, my heroine. She's a lady. Okay, what is the story? What is the whole story about? Well, the whole story is that Kenyatta University has to pay 850,000 to one Nyambura Kimani because of missing marks. KU walipe Nyambura Kimani 850,000 for missing mark. How many comrades feel it's time? For me, I have 2 lawsuits. I studied at KU, so I can totally relate to the issue of missing mark. You attended a CAT exam or even a main exam. You attended, you sat the paper, you did the paper, you submitted. You even signed that you were in that class. Then, a semester down the line, 1 semester later, you are told, ukienda kuangalia kwa portal, that you don't have the marks. That for this unit, it's incomplete. It's not like you failed, but you actually didn't submit all your tasks. Now, in our time at Akukua, we had a student portal, but there was no online submission of assignment. I think after COVID, they started the same. But I knew you would physically hand over a paper. Na peana ni kama ni class 2. Leteni homework, guys. I was wondering, this 2017, 2018, tunazunguka na makaratasi. Anyway, KU is such a bad place. I personally had such a bad experience that I would never wish even my enemy to school there, because I had a very bad experience as a student. Not missing mark is just one part of the issue. One day maybe we will come, I will sit down with a few comrades tuongelele tu KU na masaibu yake, because it's a story that would take hours and days. But let's talk about missing mark. Missing mark was a nightmare for people who are, when they are going to graduate. Unakuja unapata, oh, you don't have marks for this unit, so you cannot graduate. Na inakuweka hapo. Personally, phonetics and phonological processes, a third year unit, almost made me not graduate. There was also another one, educational psychology, EPS 400. Missing mark. You're not told that ulianguka mtihani. Si kuanguka ulianguka. Your cut marks are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found haji na ulikuwa hapo ulitokea. And at the end of the day, if you want to graduate, you have to go back to school. One, for me, I was supposed to graduate in 2018. I graduated in 2019, so I was delayed by a year. Nikarudi tena kwa mfuko, atoa pesa unalipa. And at the same time, you're juggling between work, because that time I was working, na lazima uattend class, because you don't want to repeat the same ama upate umefail. Sometimes unajipata uko kazi, you are in a hurry, hata hakuna hauwezi chukua matatu. I would even incur the cost of a cab ndio niende shule. It was such a traumatizing experience. And imagine being in school just for one unit for 3 hours. The whole week, kuna 3 hours zako unakumbukanga, siwezi enda ushago juu next week kuna cut na itakuwa on Monday, so Monday lazima nikuwe tu around. Some unnecessary inconveniences from time, money, a lot. Well, Nyambura Kimani successfully sued Kenyatta University for missing marks because of a cut that she undertook and did not get the 30 marks in as much as she submitted. Who was the responsible lecturer? Alikuwa anaitwa Dr. Linda Kimenshu. So Dr. Linda Kimenshu and KU were unable to prove that, because they said that Nyambura did not actually take the cut. They were unable to prove whether she took the cut or not, and who are the people who took the cut. Was there an attendance sheet? They were not able to bring that evidence. And since they were not able to bring that evidence, the court ordered that They pay her 850,000. They pay her legal fees for suing, for all that time, and also the legal fees that she incurred to suing them, and allow her to graduate. That is the sweetest part. Atakuwa kwa graduation list the soonest possible. The next graduation kutakuwa na jina ya Nyambura Kimani. Even if I wouldn't have any other reasons. I don't have a friend at KU who is graduating of late. But kama you could let me know. But Nyambura Kimani, I would like to come and attend your graduation. Aki nitumie invite. I will come. Because you fought for so many of us. I remember there was a time I was going to clear. The other time tuna clear for graduation. And niko kwa finance. For finance to make you up with quite a number of comrades. And then I'm supposed to clear with finance, then go to the next department. Makio, nishapewa gown. As I'm going to clear to finance, wanasema, kijana we, kutoka second year hujailipa fees. Ate, hujailipa fees? I'm wondering, is this a joke? Because in KU, it's not like other universities where you used to get, ati kama hujalipa fees, utapata exam card. In KU, kama haujalipa fees, hauwezi register units. So you won't be able to take the course in the first place because hauwezi haujalipa fees. Now they come and tell you that umefanya hizi units kutoka second year hadi fourth year, but haujalipa. Anyway, guys, I was armed with receipts like a jealous girlfriend. Nilizitoa hivi. Receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt until they cleared me. And in KU, you had to be ready for anything. So many people have been frustrated by KU, others even gave up on their education. There are so many people who did not complete their degrees because of the frustration that KU led you to, including even sexual favors. I had friends who lecturer angekuambia, ukitaka marks yako, then, I need to have you in my bed. You'll come warm my bed, people will say. No, I won't compromise my dignity for just a piece of paper, or I'll wait and do that unit at a later time with another lecturer. Painful stories that comrades still hold, but tulishinda, and I feel like now I should revisit. Kunaweza kuwa na 850k kangu kwanza kwa sababu unit zangu zilikuwa 2, missing marks za unit 2, 850,000 times 2. Na millionaire cheze huko almost mita 2. I need a good lawyer. Kama unajua vile tunaweza fanya hiyo kitu, if we can sue for that damage and that 1 year that I lost, and you're a lawyer, let's connect mazi. KU tuinyonye pesa ili tu stress sana during our time. And our hero, the heroine of heroines, the lady that we can all clap to and applause to. Our hero for this episode is Nyambura Kimani. I don't know you, but I really look up to you. I look up to your courage, and this is an eye-opener for all of us. And it's a win. I feel part of your win, having suffered the fate of missing mark in KU. That has been my time. I'm Anthony Mutugi. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. It's Tony's Pod. See you in the next episode.